Welcome to Denver Summit FC Pitchside, sponsored by your Colorado Honda dealers. I'm Lionel Bienvenu, along with Brady King and Nick Rothschild, and every Friday we are here to bring you anything and everything happening with the Summit. Denver 7 and the Spot Denver 3 are your home for the Summit all season long. And guys, we are still on the international break right now, so no Summit games until April 25th when they're at Dick's Sporting Goods Park against the San Diego Wave. But that doesn't mean we don't have so much to talk about and tell you about this team.
Yeah, the international break continues, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for soccer to be back. I feel like we got a small taste of what this expansion club could do over their first 5 matches. And after that packed schedule, I know that this rest was much needed, especially for the girls not going to play in the international break, but we got one more week until that San Diego match, and I cannot wait for it.
Well, if we're on break, why don't we have like little drinks with umbrellas and, you know, hula hoops, some sand?
That's a good point.
Why aren't we taking
Can we work on that, please?
Pina coladas,
Drinks?
3.
Well, hey, if you remember, speaking of absences, Coach Cushing was nowhere to be found last week. He took a little break for himself to go see his family back home in England. Now that he's back from jolly old, though, I caught up with the refreshed Summit FC head coach to see how he felt about the first part of this season. Did your family have any notes on the first 5 weeks of the season, whether it's on the pitch or for you specifically?
No. My son's watched all the games though, and he was like, thought we should have beat Seattle. Thought we probably should have got the win against Washington Spirit. They're quite critical. So my 2 boys are 15 and 12, and they're sort of just analysing the team. They're so desperate to get out here as quick as possible, and they'll be so invested in the team. They'll be at the practice facility a lot.
Can you put a letter grade on the first part of the season, A to F?
The logical part of me says B plus with where we are as an expansion team. The impatient coach that wants to win says C, D, because we should win, right? So some parts really positive, other parts we have to be more ruthless. And I think ultimately it's game style, progression, development, really pleased with. But just executing results and being ruthless, I think we have to accelerate that.
What do you like about the way the team is handling the break, or where do you think the break has really helped you?
The break is always going to help us as an expansion team in the sense of time on grass, time to develop individuals, time to build the cohesion and the rapport and the relationships of the team. But I think it come at a time where I wanted another game because we come off with almost a dissatisfaction from the Seattle game, which I think at this stage of the season is good. I think and hope that when I look back in and around August, September, this will be the catalyst for an acceleration in mentality and sort of like the way we approach games. But at the same time, the reality is time is brilliant for us because it just gives us time to grow.
Yuzuki Yamamoto will join the club once this break is over. What are you most looking forward to bringing her into the fold, and what can she do for you guys on the pitch?
And another exciting attacking player. I think you can see, you know, we reviewed the season. I think across the last 3 games, we put 54 crosses into the box. We had 35 box entries across the last 2 games, but we did manage to score enough goals. To add more attacking firepower is going to be a huge asset for us. She's really technical. She can score from outside the box. She can create goals. So I think it's a natural progression for us to bring more competition to the group.
Are you, as a coach, like the Statue of Liberty for attackers? Like, give me all of them and I'll find a way to make it work?
No, because it gives me more problems. I think the aim is, competition for places brings consistency in the performance. It obviously challenges my leadership skills in the sense of keeping people happy and rotating the team. But I think at this stage of expansion, to have competition, for players to sort of have that healthy intensity and see players, wanting the shirt that they're wearing, I think is positive.
Do you have a relationship with Emma Hayes? I know you guys were both in the Women's Premier League at the same time, so is there anything there?
Yeah, I have a really good relationship with Emma. It's now, I would say, friendship. Through the years of 2014 through 2019 was a really healthy rivalry, and she won 6 out of 7 leagues, and I managed to win the 7th. I won 7 out of the trophies. So yeah, we went after each other. She did an incredible job at Chelsea. We tried to compete with her. I've said all along, Emma is an incredible person, but the best coach in the women's game by far, and somebody that now they're playing in Denver will be really nice to catch up with her.
Well, from one coach to another, obviously a lot of mutual respect between Emma Hayes and Nick Cushing. And Coach Cushing told me they're all planning on going to the match tonight, and there will be a meeting of the minds between Hayes and Cushing afterwards. He's looking forward to obviously catching up with her and trading some tactical secrets. I don't know. He's importing one of her players, Lindsay Heaps, when she comes. So maybe he'll get some tips on how to use her.
I imagine kind of like our business, the coaching world feels a little bit small. You kind of get to know these coaches really well. So I think it's cool that they share these players for a short time and can kind of pick each other's brains about it. I like that.
Yeah, tonight is that U.S. Women's National Team match taking over Dick's Sporting Goods Park. It's Game 3 of a triple header against Japan. The series tied 1-1 right now. And as you said, we get a glimpse of a couple of future Summit players. The pride of Golden, Colorado, Lindsay Heaps playing for the U.S., and Yuzuki Yamamoto is playing for Japan.
The U.S. dropped its last match, but head coach Emma Hayes rested several regular starters for most of that game, including Lindsay Heaps, Sophia Wilson. But hopefully we'll get to see more of her tonight. Heaps obviously signed that 4-year deal with the Summit and will join the club in June. I know we all can't wait for that. On the other side, as you mentioned, LB, Yamamoto made an appearance recording a shot on goal. The 23-year-old is a promising addition to the squad, and she'll be with the team after the break.
Well, I imagine the roster changes had a lot to do with playing 3 matches in about 8 days, not trying to overrun these women as they're on an international break, because they are all going back to their clubs as well. But Heaps doesn't like to lose. Even when she only plays a few minutes, she was really ticked off at losing to Japan on Tuesday. I imagine she will play from the start along with Sophia Wilson, and there's a lot of pride at playing at Dick's Sporting Goods Park when they come here. I would expect some high-flying action.
Yeah, I think more so it's just like you see that the club's done everything in the right way. I think, one, we've always had that kind of fan base, you know, the soccer culture here in Colorado. Every time we come here and play, it is booming, it's loud, it's so much energy. So to see that, I wasn't like necessarily shocked, but again, it just puts so much emphasis on like the organization and what they've been able to accomplish and getting the hype around the team, and especially as an expansion team and a newer team, it's so special. So yeah, really cool to see, and hopefully we can do it again in a few months. But I see it growing and growing and growing, and again, I spoke about whenever we come and play here and all the people that come out, I mean, so special. And you see all the little girls, all the players that come out and watch too. It's crazy.
When we come back, she is fast, she's fierce, and she's Flint. We're learning all about Tash Flint, the forward from across the pond. Her story is next on Pitchside. Well, welcome back to Denver Summit FC Pitchside with the NWSL on international break, as we've talked about. Now is a great time to meet some of the Summit stars up close and personal. And today, the spotlight shines on Tash Flint.
Tash Flint. She started all 5 matches for the Summit so far. She scored in their lone win over Gotham FC. She also has an assist, and she brings both personality, an amazing accent, and a super unique soccer background to this squad.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, Flint's played soccer all over the world, but she really only truly felt ready to make the jump to America now. It's partly because her old head coach landed here in Denver. That bond between Flint and Nick Cushing, it's helping both to flourish early on this season.
I've got the strongest Manchester accent.
Tash Flint is proof that home truly is where your heart is.
Do you know what? For some reason, I feel like it's like home here, and I think that's why I'm fitting in well, and I'm really looking forward to staying in Colorado for a long time.
Flint finds herself roughly 4,500 miles away from where she grew up, but lessons learned in Salford, England, followed her all the way to Colorado.
I was a street girl on the streets, playing soccer, playing on my bikes, doing lad stuff. Do you know what? I think it's actually the reason being of why I do fit in the physical side of it, because when I was playing on the streets, I was playing with lads and men and a lot of people older than me, and I needed to be strong. And I think being on the streets and playing on the streets and being street smart has been a massive thing for my career.
Against the defending champions, Flint took it away and puts it away.
I've been walking through the fire, but the crowd stays steady.
Tash Flint.
It wasn't all Salford streets for Flint. She also trained at the Theater of Dreams.
My parents used to just take me to training with them, and I've been in Manchester United since I was 5. And then I actually went to Man City, to the dark side, my family would say.
How did your parents handle you switching from United to City?
My whole family's a huge Man United fan, but my dad's like, you can't do that. He would have loved if I wore a Man United shirt under my Man City shirt, but I didn't do it. It's just a team for me, and it was a step in the right direction for my career.
That switch to City is where Flint first met Nick Cushing.
I kept hearing Nick Cush there. Gaffer. In there. In. He kept saying, cushion the ball with your back foot. Nick Cushing the ball. He took me under his wing and he made me grow as a player. Like, I was a very different player back then, and I was young and maybe took things for granted.
She is an incredible talent. I've said before, I had her as a 17, 18, 19-year-old at Manchester City, and feel a little bit like when I was the coach there at 29 that I failed her a little bit because, you know, she was young and we didn't get the best out of her there, and she belongs at the top level.
He was always like a coach who was there for me, and it shows now he's still got belief, and he still believes in me now to want me here at Denver, so that's nice.
And he also said he felt like he failed you the first time around. What do you think he means by that?
I probably think we failed each other. I think we probably could have got more out of each other, so I think now is like the time where we're both fully committed, we both want to give each other our all, and I think we're going to do great together.
How special is that you get that second chance with Nick, and you're in a space in your life where you were ready for the move out of the UK, and now you're ready to sort of take a leading role with an NWSL club?
I'm grabbing it by its hands. I think it's not in life, you don't really get given second chances, and I think me and Nick to work back together is a second chance for us both. It just shows how much he believes in me, and it makes me just go out and play there with so much confidence and with my head held high and knowing what player I'm going to become in this league.
And a team full of good people. She's at the center of it all, man. She's one of the social hubs.
Yeah.
She helps sort of organize team outings, and she's clearly coming into her own on the pitch. She's really a leader on and off the field for these guys, and it's obvious that her ceiling or her trajectory is only going upward now.
She really hasn't been here that long, and for her to say that Colorado already feels like home is awesome. I already said she has the best accent on the team, and I love the bond that she has with Nick Cushing. I feel like it's so evident, and they both really get a second chance here, and it seems like they're not taking it for granted.
Yeah. I love the fact, Nick, that you dug into the internet,
the archives,
and found that old video of Tash and Cush together back in Manchester, England, like 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And man, she's shown to be a keeper, not a goalkeeper, but a player the Summit could sign full-time in the near future.
I also feel like there may be a text incoming from both of them about, "Oi, why don't you dig that out of the rubbish bin?"
Rubbish. Oh, that was awesome, man. All right, it's time for another break here, but still ahead on Pitchside, a story for the whole soccer community, with the Summit players inspiring Colorado's young rising stars on and off the pitch. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Denver Summit FC Pitchside. And now with the NWSL on break, it also gives us a chance to get out to the community and check out the connection between the club and the fans out there.
Yeah, we say it every week on the program. Together we climb. It's the Summit's mantra, and this next story showcases the importance of community in the soccer world.
Yeah, our Maggie Wilansky joins us in studio. And Maggie, that message is taking one Colorado teen all the way to Italy and fueling an entire community behind her.
Having a professional women's soccer team in the Mile High, it's a reminder for young girls across Colorado that their biggest dreams can start right in their backyard.
We've got a full setup here. Set these in for 15 seconds and they're cooked.
In the game of life,
And I said, put me in, coach.
these shirt skills
80 now.
are coming in handy.
It says Girls with Goals, Girls Inc. of Metro Denver.
It's almost like their own kit.
We're always on brand. We love our red.
For Girls Inc. of Metro Denver to wear as they cheer on Denver Summit FC.
Our staff worked very hard to make shirts and signs and have the home opener be a core memory for our girls and our community to remember.
This historic home opener, setting the stage for even more greatness.
For us, this partnership goes beyond just the opening game. It goes to all that it represents for girls and women in sports and in our community.
Anna Paula Purend
I got involved with Girls Inc. like around 7th grade summer.
found her calling.
I love being in between the sticks.
She plays
Same idea, just faster now.
for Stargate Charter School,
There we go.
and her passion
Come on, come on.
shines
There we go, good.
in every moment of play.
Keeper!
But her home field
SAP!
will soon be.
Rome City Institute in Rome, Italy.
Are you so excited?
Yes.
And this soccer superstar is thrilled about the newest team in town.
And it gives that inspiration to little girls to go harder, drive farther, you know, do everything that it gives them an outlet to do what they want to do.
Because in this game of life,
All right, play.
soccer feeds the soul.
I mean, soccer for me has been everything.
When the team first announced they were coming to Denver, members of Girls Inc. actually went to City Council to share their support for the summit and for a professional stadium.
It's so cool. My favorite part is when you're like, are you excited? She's like, I'm so excited. I think we all feel that way for her and just for women's soccer here.
Did you see her face? Am I excited? What a great story, Maggie.
And
Thanks
she was
so
a
much.
superstar.
Yeah. All right. It's time for another break, but coming up, we'll show you how you can get involved with Summit FC Pitchside as we connect you to the club right here every week. Stay tuned for questions from the fans next after this break. Welcome back to Denver Summit FC Pitchside. I'm Lionel Bienvenu along with Brady King and Nick Rothschild. And again, the NWSL and the Summit are on international break until April 25th. But at least we get to see a couple of near future Summit players right here in Colorado as the U.S. Women's National Team takes on Japan tonight at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Now, Pitchside, of course, is your voice for anything and everything you want to know about the club. What do you want to see on the show this year? Scan the QR code on your screen and just send us any questions or comments you might have for us.
If there's a player you want to hear from, let us know.
Well, there was a player that one young lady wanted to hear from. We love taking your questions directly to the fans. I spoke with Meg Reed with an exciting question. Take a listen. We had a viewer. Her name is Everly.
Okay.
She wanted to know, what is your go-to breakfast? Because breakfast is so important for professional athletes.
I think for me it depends on the day. If I've got a big day, like I love a bagel or some type of carb, pancakes, bagel, whatever. I love eggs. I'll have eggs like basically every morning, and then usually a little bit of fruit here and there if it's around and easily accessible. But for me, like, you can't do this sport without the carbs. So anything that you can get in your body before.
Truly is the most important meal of the day, especially if you're playing professional soccer. But for me, it's got to be a breakfast burrito. I've never met one I didn't like. The spicier, the better.
I love breakfast burritos. I also love cinnamon roll, toast, eggs, bacon. I know. Breakfast is my favorite food, quite literally. I don't know if you can hear it, but my stomach is growling as we speak.
I heard it. I said, what, are they doing construction in the studio? My gosh, Brady. Breakfast burrito, cup of hot coffee. Get you going first thing in the morning. All right, that's all for now, but we'll be back next Friday at 4:30 right here on Pitchside on Denver 7 and watch the Summit matches all season long on the spot Denver 3. And remember, together we climb. So have a great night and go Summit.